No, no, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds, 162. Metz, Isabella Falls, Dixie, 8:50 p.m. Standing next to Saint-Remy, Pierre Cochon heard, and therefore telepathically transmitted, half of the conversation between Jean Saint-Remy and Louis Bouchet, director of the ASIL. Yes, oui, Saint-Remy said in English. Following some suspicious communications between Professor Pilotre de Rosière and one Karen Bloch, who presented herself as an Australian librarian and NGO researcher, we brought the professor and mentee in for questioning. Though Cochon was close enough to hear Burchette's voice, he was unable to discern what he was saying. However, he heard every inflective nuance of Saint-Remy's, "Yes, actually, Rosier has spoken at length about Brent Carter-Brancy." Burchette spoke again, and Saint-Remy said, "Both Rosier and his mentee, Joe Habener, have spoken at length about him. Rosier tells us that your Brancy is a psychopath who stole classified information from him and then tried to murder him." "No, I am not exaggerating," Saint-Remy said in reply to Burchette. "Murder was the word he used. He tells us that he suffered brain damage from Brancy's assault and suffers from PTSD. Burchette spoke, and Saint-Remy replied, "We too are very skeptical, but true or not, I am convinced Rosier believes his story." Burchette spoke, Saint-Remy replied, "Dr. Rosier is truly a genius. His security clearance is very high, and he's made incredible advances in polymers. Some of these advances are top secret, which is what alerted us." "I'm sorry, what?" she said after Burchette spoke. "You have Brancy in custody? That is fantastic news. May I share that with Rosier?" Burchette spoke, and Saint-Remy gasped. "Repeat that, please. The governor of Queensland has directed you to relinquish custody of Brancy? May I ask why?" "I see," she said, rolling her eyes and shaking her head at Burchette's answer. "This is very unfortunate. Can you tell me if he will be placed in U.S. custody?" After he answered, she queried, "Will he be deported?" Burchette's reply did not reassure. "Very well. Yes, of course we will continue to cooperate. You will send me a synopsis of your case?" "Merci. I will send you a redacted transcript. I cannot say if Rosier's fears are well grounded, but I believe his fear is real. I will have the transcript sent to you today." She paused as Burchette asked a question. I will see what can be done. You start a new day and a new year in a bit over 3 hours. I will try." "You are welcome," she said after his reply. "I advise keeping an eye on your Mr. Brancy until he has left the country. A psychopath with money and connections is a very dangerous combination." He spoke, and she concluded the phone call with, "Yes, Director, Happy New Year to you as well. Au revoir," before hanging up. Looking at Cochon, she said in French, "We need to tag Pilotre and the girl and then free them. We will also let them know that the U.S. ambassador is interceding on Brancy's behalf and that he is to be brought to the U.S. Embassy in Canberra." Leading the way to the exit, Saint-Remy said over her shoulder, "Marie, have the prisoners' coats and personal items sent to Deschambre. Oh, and I need a transcript of everything Rosier and Habener have said. We need to send an edited version to ASIO." "Yes, ma'am," Marie Frith replied, adding, "I'll get right on it," as Saint-Remy exited the room with Cochon following in her wake.